was really good YouTube. I gotta get in with another Pokemon reaction trailer. I did do a reaction, but in the end, I didn't feel I was as hype as I should have been. I see it was really early in the morning too. But essentially what they went over is the proven fact that about the Rainbow Rocket, which everyone saw some leaks of before with Giovanni, but what people didn't confirm was the other villains such as Ghetsis, Maxie, and Archie. Well, Cyrus. Did I go over all of them just now? And but they do leave out Guzma, which is kind of a shame because I feel like it's disrespectful. Like include him. Come on, he's like yes, he wasn't the most competent. Like he didn't I guess, but he didn't also mess up because if you remember Archie and Maxie in the original Fire not Ruby and Sapphire, they messed up and grabbed the wrong orb. So as competent as villains come across, and then you got Lysander who's kind of nut job crazy with his whole genocide thing. So it was really like I feel like the only reason they would not include him is I guess he did disband Team Skull, but that's the other game. So I don't know if that's still in this game. Then there would also be the issue whether what was I gonna say? I guess budget wise, but otherwise aside from that, they're pretty much on the same level. So I don't understand why they would not include him. But it's not the biggest gripe. I'm just saying he's a good villain. Um, let's see what else. You will get to see him in this. I think it's post game because I'm pretty sure because during the trailer it did show the main character using some of the legends like Lugia and Ho-Oh were one of them. So I assume this will be post game after the main story arc, which is exciting though because you know end game's gonna be great with the wormholes and such. But I wonder what I guess now the story will have changed, like the main portion of it. It also shows that guy. What's his name? The one from the Aether Foundation. I'll correct myself and edit it, like put his name on the screen. But it shows him in this image right here with all the. It's like I guess like promotional art for Rainbow Rocket with all the villains, and it shows him here. So I knew he couldn't be trusted. He was also always kind of shady. Like Wiki was not, I guess, villainous or didn't get a vibe from her. And Lusamine was crazy, as we all know. But like this guy, he genuinely seemed like he didn't care. He just wanted like to know about the Ultra Beast, control him. Maybe he was after strength, which is in my opinion. It's surprising they didn't show Colress in this. I don't know if you would consider him a villain because he's only after the right answer, which like whoever has the best answer is who he basically follows, and he wants to know what like he's been like across like several I think 2 games now where he just wants to understand what like can bring Pokemon to that next level like of strength because Z moves was a thing, Mega Evolution could have been another thing. Like he wants to know what he can do to gain this, but aside from that, me just rambling on. It showed this new battling agency, which is like I feel like Battle Factory where they gave you random mons, and the coolest thing about it is they gave you items, and I don't. Okay, so this can either be good or bad. In my opinion, if they give you say battle items like Focus Sash, Salt Vest, Life Orb, that would be extremely dope. But if they give me stones like Firestone, Waterstone, I'm not interested. Like a Master Ball would probably be the best thing you would get from them if that's like the type of items we're getting. But if we're getting battle items, this would be a good way to avoid, I guess, the annoying like I don't want to say annoying, but battle tree because it's really minimal how many points they give you, and all like if they charge us for Megastones again, I don't want to go through several fights just to get one Megastone. I'd rather just scavenge around looking for them. Speaking of items, they also talked about these totem stickers, which I'm not crazy about because okay, well it is fine for I guess the collector in you who likes playing Pokemon just to find items. All they do is help you find totem-sized Pokemon like in the trailer they show Gumshoes and Salazzle. I do like Salazzle, but why would I like? Is the totem better? Is it just like it's like more is less? To be honest, like sometimes I don't really understand why we like. This is an unnecessary thing. Yes, Pokemon can be different ranges of sizes, but I don't want to like. I wouldn't really can you imagine just entering Wi-Fi battle and all his Pokemons are totems? Like that's he went through the effort to go for them, but at the same time, unless it's like it's only funny, it doesn't bring any like I guess mechanics to the game. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe like this would be dope for like say Grass Knot. If you want to, I guess what's the term? If you see a totem, say Rhyperior, then Gressnot should do hella more damage and should almost guarantee kill. But I'm pretty sure a lot of months can already guarantee kill. But what I'm saying is, if this does not like say add weight, then it's literally just a random feature they just added. Um, what else did they go over? They went over catching Witch and Legends, and I'll show a screen which showing which are exclusives. I heard somewhere that certain legends, like say Giratina, you would have to get both Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. I might be wrong. I did see it on Cerebi. I'll have to find it and post it up just to confirm. There should be others, but that's just an example. What else? They also show this. It's kind of like Pokemon Radar, where you can find Pokemon that you usually wouldn't find. Like say, they showed off Charmander, Grovyle, and Greninja, which is pretty dope. I would have wished they showed Piplup in the trailer or Empoleon, but I can probably find one, hopefully. Oh, and before I forget, now I started remembering. They showed off all the villains during your matches with them. So, they showed off Lysander with a Mega Ring, which is obviously for Mega Gyarados, but they did bring back Mega Ring, so that's him from that universe. But while Archie and Maxie have the same relative design from their older original version compared to the Alpha, Sapphire, and Omega Ruby, and I am wondering if that means they don't have their Mega Sharpedo Mega. Was it Camera? It's Camera. Sorry, Camera was kind of relevant in Mega. But Ghetsis is also shown. Okay, so there's this one scene. I didn't when I first saw the trailer. I could not like honestly believe what I was seeing it because I honestly didn't like notice it. So they show Giovanna using Mega, and it's Mega Y maybe Y Mega 2 Mega 2 Mewtwo X and Mewtwo Y. It might just be Y, but if say it's game exclusive, so like say you battle Y or X depending on which one you get. But they also the way they showed off this I guess cutscene while he's using Mega, they also showed another one that on Getsus, which I believe he has never used it in Black and White because the concept was never in there. So I'm trying to look at his team right now in Cerebi, and trying to see if they actually did. Does he have any Pokemon on his team at all that can Mega? Because I'm pretty sure Gen 5 Pokemon is just Audino. Let's see. Getsus Pokemon. He has a Cofagrigus, he has a Seismitoad, Buffalon, Bisharp, Electros, and Hydreigon. And in the second game, he did have Drapion and Toxicroak. So there wasn't much change, but none of these have Megas. So I'm wondering what this scene was. It might have been him using, I guess, that Gene Splicer, the ones he uses for, is it Zekrom and Reshiram for Kiram? But aside from that, it didn't. I'm really like curious on what this scene is because it makes me think: is this an opportunity for the all the villains to have megas? Because Getsus doesn't. Okay, so there's two routes they can go. Okay, there's multiple. Okay, here are all the options. Getsus could not have a mega. This could just be a random scene. Two, they gave a mega to each of the villains, which can be done. But Getsus himself does not have a single Pokemon on his team that can Mega Evolve. While you could argue, you could give, they did show Cyrus with a Houndoom, which I don't think is his, like, Mega. I'm not saying, I can't say it for sure because I don't see that as his, like, his trademark mon. I see it as either Weavile or Honchkrow, because those just make more sense because they came out around that region, like 4th gen, but Houndoom has been a thing since 4th gen, and it wasn't a mega until 6th gen, so that's what I'm saying here. Archie and Maxie do have theirs. Giovanni, of course, we've seen have Mewtwo, Mega. Lysander has Mega Gyarados, so Ghetsis is honestly the wild card in all this, to me. I think that's all of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4. I mean 3. Yeah, that's all of them. So it's really like trivial, this part. Well, that's all I have to say. They did show off. Okay, before you leave, they did say they're having another trailer on November 10th. At I think 2 p.m. Japan time. I know that sounds weird, but like, so for those in Eastern Standard, that is 1 a.m. They're exactly, I think, 13 hours ahead of us. I'm pretty sure. Yes, 13 hours ahead of us. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe for more, and we'll have. I'm pretty sure I'll have that video up for that day too. So goodbye.